morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Twisted Coin. How are we doing out there, cupcakes, on this lovely cold Wednesday morning? And you, Gary 625. Go get it right, Vincent. Gary Coy 625. Yes, I see you. Get across to my man Gary Coy 625. His channel all started with a bet with his granddaughter to see who could get the most subscribers, but now he is flying along. So do a favour. Get over, give Gary a check out. He's been doing a fiberglassing project at the moment. So drop across, give him a like, give him a comment, tell him a Twisted One sent you. Don't forget to subscribe. It will tickle him pink. Well, I am on tender hooks at the moment, so I'm just waiting for a message back from Matt because it might be coming to Twisted Towers tomorrow. Put the glass of the Malona in. Oh yes! Glass is here. We have also got the drum sat in place as well. I can't wait to get this down. I can't wait to get this down because as soon as the liner's in and the glass is in, that's coming down. Oh, I can't wait for that to come down, that's for sure. Open things back up out here at Twisted Towers, and I really can't wait to see that without that all uncovering it as well. But like I say, was in here yesterday and I've almost blitzed through a whole pack of 8 lengths of batten. It ain't going nowhere. I even went down to Mars yesterday to do a couple of bits on the wildlife pond, and while I was down there I found some bits of laminate flooring that were no good, so Paul was up there fucking cursing at me in the garage working using his tools. I'm telling you, love him to bits, bless him. You know I love you, pal. But yeah, I'm really pleased with the way things are looking in here. And really, when you think about it, I've actually got slightly more room to move, not having 3 easy pods in it. So yeah. Oh, it's getting close. It is getting so close. And yeah. Let me spin you round and show you what's going on in here. So we've all seen the lid. Lid's working absolutely great. I had the lid up earlier. Got to lift it up, otherwise it condensates in there. And then the belt goes all there. That's why I've got the scraper. But we all know about that. But we now have a drum sat in position. I've now got to go through all the pipework out there, and we'll get to that in a minute because I know I've got a 4-inch rubber boot there that's a coupler. I am going to have to get a 4-inch end cap to go on there because, I tell you what, for a guess, that ain't fucking bad, yeah? So, yeah, the drum will move forward ever so slightly because that's going in there. Obviously the pipe will be up here, but that's going in there. I did say about solvent welding it straight to the drum, but I was told no, don't do that. So rubber boot it is, and what I've got to do is I've got to flip the center of this ball valve round. Why? Because to open it, you push that way. It will connect with that. But at the same time, also, with any type of ball valve, it does have a flow direction. And if you look carefully, if I can get the light right, there is actually the arrow's facing the wrong way anyway. So I'm going to have to take this apart, spin that round, you know, because we love to. You spin me right round, Stubbsy right round. And then that will be absolutely sorted. So then I can get the pipework in, connected up to the skimmer line, all done. Sump pump is working like a charm. So that's everything in here at present, because this light is now on this timer, and this one comes on, I think that's 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, goes off at 9:30, and then this one, which is the spotlights, that kicks in at about 8:30 and switches off at about 7:30. So it gives them a bit of a natural sort of timeline light sort of thing. So that's that all done. These in here are doing grand. Hey kiddies. I've got to get that sorted and them sorted for the return for the bio chamber. They're doing all right in there, apart from they don't like the bloody cold. Right, I'm going to lay all this lot out in its respective sizes. I'm going to take out what I need. Now, anyone out there that is doing a pond build or a grow on build that would like any of the fittings, as long as you come and collect them all, you can have them. So yeah, there is 2-inch ball valves, 2.5-inch ball valves. There's a 3-inch ball valve that I don't think I'm going to end up using. There's small ball valves, there's pipework, there's slide valves, there's rubbers, there's all sorts in there. So I'm going to have a bit of a tidy up and a sort out and a bit clear some space, hoping that Matt can make it tomorrow. Because there's still a lot of work that needs to be done before I can start chucking water in, because I've got to get the bio chamber all sorted as well. So that is going to be another job for today. I've got to get the holes in the polystyrene and the pipework through and all that sorted out. So yeah, right at this moment in time, I think I better stop flapping my gums, pull my finger out my arse and start getting some work done, don't you? Back in a bit. Well, my little fruit bats, I've gone through all this lot, and 90% of it I ain't going to use. So, like I said, if there is someone out there that is doing a pond build, or thinking of doing a pond build, or a grow on tank build, if you want to come and collect it, you can have it. There is all sorts here. There's 2-inch rubbers, there's 1.5-inch rubbers, there's 3-inch rubbers, there's 3-inch ball valve, there's 2-inch ball valve, 2.5-inch ball valves, slide valve that's never been used, and some other bits and pieces. So if you are interested, first one to get in touch with me can take the lot. So let me spin you around. So as you can see, all that there is 2-inch. All that there is 1.5 inch. That's actually 2.5-inch. And this is all 3-inch. So yeah, if anyone can make any use of it, if you've got my number, give me a call, drop me a message. Failing that, drop me an email. First time-stamped email that I get will be the one that takes the lot. Okie dokie. Don't forget, the email address is in the channel description. So yeah, if you're in the process of building a pond, or wanting to build a pond, or building a grow on tank or whatever, this would be perfect for you. So yeah, so you know what to do. Now I'm going to get all this lot put back in a bag and a box so I can put it to one side. In fact, I might put it up in the loft until someone collects it to get it out of my way, and then I can make a start on some of the jobs I've got to get done. Still waiting for Matt to get back to me, but fingers are crossed. Fingers are crossed. Oh yeah. So yeah, come back to you in a bit. Well, my little fruit bats, there we are, 8:10 in the evening, and I am pretty much as far as I can be with what I have around. So, Skimmer line is all connected up. Okay, it's not it is connected, but it's not sealed in place in there. Bottom drain line into the drum is in. Oh, it's coming on quick. I've also been outside. I've cleared up and sorted out. I've also got the holes in the polystyrene now for the 2 returns. So I will start on them tomorrow. I've measured it out and I need 2 pieces 32 inches long. I've also got to get some underlay into the bio chamber for the box weld liner. Sorry, I brain freeze then. Yeah, for the box weld liner. And then once the box weld liner is in, like I say, I can then fill it with water. I can then also test it with the air stones and everything in the media in there. 4 whole sacks of media I've got to go in there, and I still think there's going to be room for more. So really am pleased. So let me spin you round for the last time today. You spin me right round. Sing along, Stubbsy. So yeah, skimmer line is all hooked up to ball valve. Nice one, Dino. But yeah, that's all hooked in place. And then, as you can see, bottom drain line comes up into drum, slide valves in place, rubber doobry firkin. Now I've got the uplift here so that I can use this as a rodding point for one's pressure washer. So I've got a 4-inch end cap to get to go on there, and then a 4 to 1.5 inch reducer to go on there to go to the pump. Now the pump itself might actually end up down there and then having to come up into the shower, because still got to fit in a wash pump. So yeah, got to take that into consideration. There's a nighttime munch. But yeah, let's go and have a look out here. Turn that one off. It's all gone dark, said Dylan. Boing! Time for bed, said Zebedee. Poor Vincent, showing your age now. But yeah, we all know that the window's there. A bit of pipe work's in. As I said, it's not sealed in. But there's the skimmer line. And like I say, the holes in the polystyrene ready for the returns from the bio chamber. So yeah, we are looking sweet. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls, I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to go and sit down, relax, put this together. And as always, guys and girls, don't forget, like, share, subscribe and all that shemizzle. I've been Twisted Koi. You lot out there, you know you're great. And no doubt we will see you again tomorrow.
The next day.
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Twisted Koi. How are we doing out there, cupcakes, on this overcast and chilly Thursday morning? And you, Howie Coy Dorset. Yes, I see you, and I'll be seeing him very, very shortly because I'm just waiting for my man Matt from Howie Coy Dorset to arrive. Then we can start looking at getting a liner and a window in this pond. Well, the window will go in first, then the liner, and then we will chuck some water in it, and then we will get it all pulled out where it needs to be. And then tomorrow we'll get the liner sealed to the glass, and then we'll fill it fully. Then, fingers crossed, touch wood, by the end of the weekend, we will have a fully running operational pond. Oh, yes. But I haven't been idle this morning. Filters have been done all the way through. Hang on a minute. I'm going to put you down because I've got a phone call coming in. Well, I'm super excited. Oh, that was our Matt on his way. And sat nav has sent him to the wrong place, which usually happens to people when they come to the towers. So, yeah. I think that's him there. So, I shall put you down. In fact, that looks like him there. Woo-hoo-hoo, here we go. How we doing, Graham? That's my man there. You see, he's coming to fit my line on my window, bruv.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. We'll get a close up there. Get a close up. Here we go. Look.
Never been.
You're not supposed to throw your vape everywhere, Matt.
I've never been so far north.
So, yep, the man himself is here. Oh,
Another one, the collection.
we got an Ed the Duck. Gaz the Duck, look. Howie Coy Dorset, mug number 92. One for Rocket Boy.
Yeah.
Oh, right, I'm going to put you lot down for a minute. Right. In the pond, we found our first issue.
The bottom drain is too high. So with the weight of the water, basically the water's going to try and push underneath there and push the liner down, which then basically this is wedged by the weight of the water, but this is only being held by the silicone, and then potentially the silicone is going to split or rip, letting the liner drop down into here, which then you dump all the water. So that one we've got to fix. Definitely got to fix that one over there, exactly the same issue. But I can do that, that's not a problem. But we've got to do the bottom drain.
Yeah.
The only way that I can see that we can do this is take out this section here.
Yeah.
When you're doing the concrete on the bottom drain, always come up to the lip. So encase it as you have done, spot on.
Yeah.
But come up to it so that your liner hasn't actually got anywhere to go around the outside of it.
Right.
Because at the moment, I use a bit of tape as an example. If the liner's sitting over the top from the bottom drain coming out like that,
Yeah.
this is obviously going to be wedged down with the weight of the water. The water's going to want to go in there, and as you can see what's happening to the liner,
Yeah.
it's disappearing and it's gone. And then you got water leak.
Right.
But we love challenges.
We love challenges. You haven't seen inside Long Block yet.
That one, we need a little wee person to get in there. Cool.
Right, so what we're going to do is sort that one. Coffee's made.
We'll have to go and get some postcrete or concrete just to put a hard impact area there for it.
Yeah.
Apart from that, bish bash bosh.
Bish bash bosh. Well, there we go. Bottom drain all sorted, postcreted in. Now we've got to get the window back out so we can get some underlay in across the bottom, and we can get rid of these props for the minute as well. So yeah. And here we have Matt from Howie, Dorset in his natural environment.
Thanks, Vince.
You love it. Yeah, not only does he supply box weld liners super, super quick, he also fits them as well. Isn't that right, Matt?
It is. Normally you would do the sides first. Right, we don't need to do the sides, go straight into the bottom. And because we've got the polystyrene on the bottom, you wouldn't normally either. But if you have to make good this, obviously I don't want any differences between the polystyrene and the concrete.
And the concrete.
So obviously this is going to press down, which is going to leave edges on it. And that's going to be unprotected. This GSM 200 is literally, you can stab it. It's almost like not bulletproof, but knife-proof.
Yeah.
You got me talking, Vince.
Nah, see? So while we got you talking, how long have you been doing this for?
Dump ons for years, too many years. But properly for customers, 10 years, something like that now. And to be fair, this is the best bit. I love doing the liners.
Yeah. It's where you start to see all that hard work that people don't see that has to be done to get it to that point.
Yeah, it's as you see this morning, preparation, preparation, preparation.
Oh yeah, live by that one. Proper preparation prevents piss poor
What?
performance.
Proper planning prevents piss poor
Performance. You never heard that one?
Yeah.
They used to drum that into us in the army.
Yeah, it used to be one of the old jobs years back. They used to say it all the time. Plan, plan, plan. Same theory as measure twice, cut once.
Yep. So 250 GSM, so that's pretty much half the thickness of a normal sheet of fiberglass. Because most fiberglass sheets are 450 GSM, aren't they?
Yeah, I guess if you could get the fiberglass to go in.
You're looking for your knife?
Scissors.
Your scissors. They must be on the floor with you then. There they are.
Yeah, and just won't dip through it. It literally just bounces off. There's some expensive parts behind that, and I've got the confidence to do it.
Expensive parts behind there.
You can't buy them.
Yeah, so a couple of bits of this in the bottom of the bio chamber, and that brick's not going to affect the liner at all, is it?
No. No, definitely not. The other bit is where you've got sand underneath, any unevenness on there or potential drops will absorb it and give it a bit more strength.
Yeah. So in effect stops the liner from stretching?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
For the butyl one mil that we use, I guess it's got probably 100% stretch. So a piece of rubber like that, you can probably take it out to there. But you don't want to be allowing areas, especially in corners, thinking it can stretch in, because this isn't being stretched because the weight of the water. It's this corner here that would be stretched into the corner.
Yeah.
And that's where you're likely to get tears. So
Again, same as going back to the bottom drain, having that completely flat and smooth.
Yeah.
With concrete all the way around.
Yeah. Yeah. So all you basically do on that is you cut out a circle of the bottom drain, so everything then, like, it'll be sandwiched here or pressed down here, pressed down there, and if it did start, it's basically spreading the load over
Yeah.
the whole sheet rather than just in that one patch.
And
it's the same as it down here. So where you've done the polystyrene, it's better to go on the bottom first, out to the edges, and then come in on the sides and put it down. So then when it presses out, it doesn't leave, like here you've got
a little gap.
a little gap, and the further it presses out with the weight, the bigger the gap. Where if it's sat over the top, it can press back as much as it wants and can't show.
Yeah.
But why, another reason why I put the underlay in, because that will take up.
That will stop that from.
Stop the pressure going in there.
Yeah. And is this the underlay you use on all of your pond builds?
Yeah, there's cheap ones out there. Well, we often get asked because the underlay is pretty expensive. So I say a box liner that costs £400, the underlay would be probably £60 to £70.
Yeah.
So it's a big proportion.
But at the same time, you
yeah, with the underlay, it's just
you get what you pay for.
exactly. What's the point of buying a
Do you,
cheap one? It's
do you
not
want your
what
knife for that?
to do.
Okay. Sharp scissors.
Are you live?
No, I'm recording.
Good.
So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We will leave him there for a second, and I'm going to have to go back in here once the underlay is finished with, so I can get in here underlaid. But you can see a dark patch down there. That's where the bottom drain thing I was going to put in was going to go if I painted it or if I fiberglassed it, but that's not happening now. So we're putting that real smooth base on the bottom. Turn the flash on. No, it won't turn on, but you know what I mean. So yeah, leaving him out there like a pig in shit, happy as Larry is. I tell you what. Let's go! These are having a good old munch. I'm going to go and have a cup of tea, and I'll catch you back in a bit. What? So you can see how he's doing it. Are you recording? You are recording. Give us again.
Give me some bloody warning.
Give us some warning. Right, so installing the window.
Easy.
Easy, he says.
I would say it's easy. This time of year, the bloody silicone is so hard. And I've, of course, forgotten to warm it up.
Yeah, warming it up does help. We're making a nice continuous beam.
Yeah, it's not anything to do with holding water. All you're trying to do is make a rubber grommet. So any imperfections, the odd stone, raised bit or whatever, will get taken out.
Yeah.
One day I'm going to invest in one of the electronic ones.
The battery ones, yeah. it's the one tool Paul didn't have under that shelf. Yeah, the one tool he didn't have under the shelf, and that was a cordless fucking silicone gun.
And the other one, mate.
The other.
Tube. And that's used. bigger one is.
No. Is it in the van?
No, it's not too way.
You sure?
Let me get to it.
No, I think.
The first one was capped off. There was no cheaper somewhere.
I reckon you left it in the truck.
Might be there, wouldn't it?
Cool, look at that.
Well, you've got any hollows or imperfections, like on the mortar lines, just
Yeah.
put a little bit more in there. And that's where it's going to squeeze out. Bottom first, and then you slide it. Good.
Yeah.
So you lift up the bottom and push, and then you'll feel it go in. This area here is light on the mastic, so it wasn't square. So you've got a slight bow in there. That's right. Sort of straight up there. No, come back in level. Tell me when it's there.
Oh. There.
So one end is about 4 mil out. Lifting up one
Yep.
side, and it should be there now. So it's to the left.
That's better.
Better or spot on?
It's better.
Straight, you're spot on. Yeah. Yeah.
There we go.
Still out, and he's got. So, you can lift up that side. Cool. We have on the areas here where you've got light on the mastic,
Yeah.
because it's obviously it's deeper recess there. Then you can go from that side, injecting it down into it. And you're seeing it. Well, you're not seeing it, you're
Installing it or sealing it.
One window in. Boom!
So when you do the window itself, to the liner to the window, will you fill this with...
So we put any of these gaps we'll fill in around here. On that side here, the bottom you're going to have is where we lifted it up. On that side there's going to be a little bit of recess in there. The liner's not likely to be pulled in there because it's so thin. But it's always good for the sake of another type of silicone.
Yeah.
Job done.
Bacon sarnie, liner.
Perfect.
Yeah?
Yeah, good.
Sweet. We gotta get out of this place. Right, back to you in a bit. Oh, we're in the belly of the beast with the man himself. With the aid of some concrete blocks on the corner.
Do you mind getting off the line? You? No, off totally.
You want me out completely again now?
Just stand off there. That's that.
Susan's getting excited.
What?
Susan's out there dancing.
I wouldn't call it dancing, but I'm getting excited. Even these socks match the colour of these logos.
What's that? Mustard yellow.
Mustard yellow. Shooting socks, keep your feet warm, they're bloody freezing. I love the smell of this rubber. Brings the animal out of me.
Hey, Ricky watches my videos, and you got to go to Japan. You got to go to Japan with him yet, mate. Yeah.
I love you a long time, Ricky.
Are you alright with that?
No, you're alright. Just want to keep it away.
So is this something you would advise people to do, is actually get it as much into position as possible?
Yeah, and the bigger the pond, if you're starting off and you're slightly off, by the time you get over to that end, you can be 3 or 4 inches out, and then the whole thing. You have to sit there and tweak it round, but you can't just grab hold of one end and tweak it. You've got to literally pleat it all the way, say.
Yeah.
Almost sliding it around. As you can see on here, so I'm in the corner here. This is the bottom line of your pond, and there's the corner.
Yeah.
So the whole lot needs to come.
Needs to come across that way.
And you're on the liner again.
Yeah, I'm going to have to jump out now. Hang on.
Perhaps you try and jump out
Yeah, I'm like Superman.
in my hand.
You stand there and slap at me and move back. Try to get your reins back up. Oh, I did it the other way because the other side, this side's got like a plastic thing on it.
Leave that on there, mate, please.
I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it. Right, I'm gonna pop you. There a second. You singing to yourself again?
That way. you
Just a
know.
favour. In front of my car is the charger to plug that in.
Alright.
Plug it and charge it from.
Is it USB-C?
Yeah, it's the one, well, as you get in there, it's the one on the passenger side, I think it is. It's like middle console, you see it leads there, unless you've got one. So, under the rubber bit by the, no, the other end. Other end.
Alright. I can plug it in over here.
Oh, lovely.
There we go, charging. Oh mate, that's looking banging. Tell you, I really cannot wait to get these fucking tarpaulins down.
So much different.
Well, got no choice now. Oh, it's got to come down because I can't put my props back in.
When you do your capping stones, you leave it for at least 2 to 3 weeks. Because when you feel the difference, this end, the depth of the pond is more than that end. And it's probably because you've been coming in, the compounding not all the way through here, you've got a line of it where it basically drops off. You want everything to sort of settle down. If you do your cupping stones too early and the liners do start to move around and settle into the corners, basically it's going to rip itself out from underneath the cupping stones.
Cool. Yeah. Come back to you in a bit.
We're in the corner, but I've got all of this,
Yeah.
but may actually like a fold like that coming up it, which will bring in, but there's no you can do about it.
No. I knew there would be a little bit.
The main bit that's got to be right is the bottom,
Yeah.
because if you get all the creases in there, shit starts to move around and stuck up against it, and you get a load of knot.
Yeah. I mean, we're out on that corner there because I couldn't take any more of the foundations away for that shed. but that corner had already been blocked in, so it was a case of just making the best of what we had. But I tell you what, mate, that is looking absolutely fucking banging. Really is just instant pond, isn't it? It's like boom.
Yeah, a slight one there, big one there. This, as you can see, will go back into the corner
Yep.
as it starts tightening up. Water on the bottom, pull up. And really, when it comes to the pond, it's that wall there in your case, because you've got the view and window there, and people coming down through here, it's that one there. Here and there, it's not so crucial.
Yeah.
The only bit that we've got to hope and pray is that we haven't got a fold on this window,
Window, yeah.
which probably mean that I'd have to change the angle.
Of the
come
crease.
Yeah.
But I have all faith in you, brother.
You know what the next stage is?
Bottom drain of water.
Bottom drain, give it an hour to go tacky,
Yeah.
and then
Bang some water in.
dirty water.
Dirty water. Yeah. Don't want dirty water. Daft man.
It's raining out there.
Mm-mm.
I was talking to you about the little tip with the bottom drains.
Yep.
So there's your bottom drain. Don't need anything on your finger. But if you run your finger around the bottom drain, can you see it from that side?
Yeah, I can see it.
You get the imprint, so you know where your liner is. So you can just snip there, clean up, drop your flange down, obviously with your silicone underneath. And another tip, I'll show you later. You're doing this live, I'm gonna kill you.
Told you, I won't go live without letting you know.
You can't go live after you let me know.
No, if I was going to go live, I'd say, Matt, I'm going live, right? At the moment, I'm just videoing for tonight's video. Did the window fall out?
Who said
Did
that?
the pond leak? No, I'm just thinking of titles.
Oh.
Well, that's what they do, doesn't it?
Yeah, I hate it.
My new pond. Did it leak?
Yeah, it's weird, but even when you do them all week, you still hate doing it, and you still have that question, you know, niggling in the background. And you get a text message come through from the customer, and you can see the name, and it's like, oh shit. Open it up, and it's Matt. I'm so chuffed with the pond, and I'm like, fucking. Could you imagine, like, for a customer, a bottom drain not sealed for whatever reason, or got a crack in it, manufacturing issue,
Yeah.
and you've done all the work and you've got a crack. What the hell do you do to resolve it? I don't want to even think about that. Rick up one, didn't you?
Yep. On the Munger tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just luckily,
And we're lucky
just outside.
it was just outside the blockwork.
And nobody seen it, nobody recollected hitting it.
Nope.
And
Literally, it was brand new pipe. It arrived, we fitted it. So, you know, but yeah, that was, even Rick said that's come from the manufacturer like that. But yeah, that was very fucking lucky.
Any comeback on the manufacturers for that?
No. Look, Bob, we got a pond! Get in!
It's going to be better than I thought as well.
Yeah,
Maybe put that on camera.
It's already on there.
it's already on there.
Anyway.
And the window recess I made smaller this time round because on the toe side tank I had a 2-inch recess. Fuck me, it took some silicone to fill that bastard up, I'm telling you. Do you want me to put that clip on top of that liner to hold it? You grab that, please, don't you? That. Yeah. This time again. This one changed.
No, I reckon when he found that it's hard until we got that layer of water in there to play with it.
Yeah.
It's definitely a small one here.
But overall, it's not as bad as you thought, is it?
No, no. That's okay.
He was having fucking kittens when I first sent him the
When you
measurements.
showed me the drawing. I was like, fucking hell.
Yeah, his reaction was like, fuck, Vince. Hey, I reckon if I'd have done the inside block work, it'd have been worse, boy.
Yeah, block work, you think it's easy. It's not.
It's not.
It's not an unskilled job to get on with it. So we had 3 quickies doing mine, and I had 720 blocks. I had 1 mixer, 2 quickies laying, and we did it all in a day and a half. 720 blocks. They were literally, and when you watch them, it's a bit like a plasterer. You know, you think and you see it, it's so easy. Another go.
Yeah. Honestly, mate, when I did the toe side tank, that back corner, from the front, it did that, but on the back corner, it also did that. But like the filter house, it's been made out of recycled blocks and bricks. I think I must have put about 20 brand new blocks in that building, and then the rest is built from bricks from a wall that was knocked down the road. I know, how many trips did I do backwards and forwards, bringing bricks back, cleaning them off? That's how my filter house was built.
It'd be nice to do a pond and push it to the extreme to see how like sturdy it is and which one will fail at what point.
Yeah.
But again, it all depends on the mortar, how quickly it's gone off.
Yeah.
And another one of those.
I mean, it took ages for this lot to go off because the blocks were fucking. Yeah, you really think I'm going to stop recording just because you want to get out?
Problem is, I know what's going to happen when I do it.
That's the bacon sandwich.
Bacon sandwich in its true form.
So yeah, right, man's going to have his cup of coffee. But yes, you're right. Had I been using a proper 4-inch bottom drain, the hole would have been bigger because you've got the sump.
Yeah, which would be that size.
Yeah.
So you imagine, like when you cut in this, you cut into that size, and then you're going to be able to lift it up. Here we're lifting up and we're peeping through a smaller gap. It's a good job I got, actually. I can't even get my hand through it.
But the reason I've done it the way I've done it is because I didn't want that sump because of the collection that, and you know what I mean.
I can understand why you thought it, but in reality, when I've drained the pond down for whatever reason and gone into the bottom drain and twisted off the spindrifter or whichever one's on there and taken it out, there is bugger all. The only thing that you'll get collected out normally in the bottom there is the odd tooth. And it's like a little collection chamber because obviously they're heavier.
Yeah.
So they're going to sit on the bottom, but the muck, poo and bits and pieces swirl around in there and do work their way on out.
I love the smell of that stuff. It just brings back memories from when I was a kid.
What were you doing with the
Working
kids
with
then?
my dad.
Oh,
You could also, when we were fishing, used to have these burners that run on methylated spirits.
oh yeah. Greenhouses used to use it, didn't they?
Yeah, that and paraffin.
That's that, paraffin.
Yeah. That's another thing you don't see very much of nowadays. But yeah, just the smell of methylated spirits and paraffin, they're very similar, aren't they, in smell? Yeah, it just takes me back to my childhood because it's no longer there, but there used to be a hardware store down on the row of shops down at Buckland Avenue, and I used to work in there when I was a kid, and they used to sell paraffin by the gallon and stuff.
I'm just checking to make sure that the underlay
Isn't
hasn't moved over, because obviously when you're moving the liner, it's got a tendency to, and it's all good.
There's plenty in there, isn't there?
Okay. Tip of the week.
Tip of the week is
put a thin bead on the underside of your flange. Put them over the holes, not that it matters, but it's a good marker. And the idea of that is when you're tightening down on your screws, the silicone from the top will ooze out the top, telling you how tight you are and whether you're tight or not, because there's no way to actually tell, well, apart from the screw not going any further, but it gives you a good indication. But it's not in any way at all seeming any different because the water's going that way. It's the one underneath that makes a difference.
Oh shit. They're in the mug. Last year's Koi Chupa Fest, that was.
Is that?
Yeah.
Thanks, Vince.
Oh, it's because I've got the clutch on because I didn't want it to pull.
That one on either. Sing me a song.
Sing me a song, sweet music man. Kenny Rogers.
I can see when it's tightening up because the flaps are flapping up because of
Yeah, and I can see what you're saying. That is leaning down slightly, isn't it? Yeah.
So what we're going to find is when that sits on one side, it's going to be touching. But we have a plan.
We have a plan for that. But you're not doing them final tight straight away, are you?
No, I'm literally getting them down level with the flange. So they're tight to the flange, but as such, we haven't actually pushed down
As such yet.
And then basically just tweak it and just move around.
So once you've got the screws in, do you then cut out that centre and then?
Yeah. So you leave that, and if you look underneath, you can see the silicone actually oozing out.
Yeah.
From where the flange.
So then once you've cut the top, you can then
nice
seal it round.
Yeah. Yeah. Lick your finger and dip it in. That's not to you, Ricky, either. Found good as well. When you put the screw in, give it plenty of force down, because although it's a self-tapper, if you're doing it, pushing down lightly, what you find is it will de-thread out the very first bit of the plastic. If you literally give it the force it needs, it will pull down on into it
Yeah.
and not strip out the top bit of the plastic. See the silicone oozing out at the top?
Yep.
Which is telling me now that that is
Ready for cutting, so you can then.
he's literally getting there now. And because you lose track, basically what you're wanting to find then is any area that hasn't got it, like here. That tells you that those two screws there need to be tightened up even more.
Yeah.
It's coming out the back end rather than the front end, but it doesn't matter as long as it's coming out. Hoping the rod's long enough. But he snapped it, didn't I? Just a minute ago.
Do you want me to get proper sand knife?
Yeah, have you got one? Yeah. Don't use it. Oh, actually, it's going now.
She's going now, is she? You sure?
Yeah, give me another one, mate. Please. Try to sing a song.
Yeah.
Sing a song.
I recall a gypsy woman, silver spangles in her eyes, average skin against the moonlight. Who sang it?
God knows. Beyond my, before my time.
Don Williams,
Oh, who the hell's he?
country and western singer.
Is he?
Yeah.
You watch Yellowstone?
Huh?
You watch Yellowstone?
I haven't. My mum has.
It's brilliant.
Yeah, she likes it.
Tissue.
Bless you, my son. Okay.
That goodness. That's when you know that it's sealed.
Do you put silicone over the top of the screw heads?
No,
You don't?
no, because I've ran a silicone all the way round anyway. So when you tighten down on the screws, it's pressing it all into those cavities. There's one of them here, you can see, and there is actually squeezed out through the head. There's this one here. This one here as well, no? No.
Can't be a bit of squeezing out of the head, can
So
you?
that means that that's all sealed in as well. Yeah.
Can you play a banjo?
No.
Oh, so you'd be no good as a black and white minstrel then.
And they said that I reminded them of, or they pictured me down at the house as the guy on Deliverance.
Ding 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 ding. Yeah. Yes.
So that's why the missus bought me a rocking chair. It sits on our decking, and I'm now, so I'm 50% now. I can do the rocking bit, but I can't actually play the banjo. But it'd be lovely to have the time to be able to self-teach yourself, wouldn't it? Yeah, that was Burt Reynolds
Yeah.
when he went,
Squeal, boy! Squeal like a pig!
you know what Vicky said to me when we went to Big Kick Ass? Squeal, Matt, you're squealing.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? Yeah. That was after he told you he was going to rape you a couple of times.
Listen, I love Ricky the bits, but
Yep.
not that much.
And he becomes a whole new beast when he's had a few beers inside him, doesn't he?
There you go, one bottom done.
One bottom done. You're not going to smear it around the outside edge.
No, because it doesn't serve any purpose, because that is above the liner, so the water did track through the top. It comes out on the top, but it needs to go out underneath. That's confused the hell out of you, isn't it? So the water sat here, and it did go underneath the flange. It's above the liner. It's then
Say that
got to
again.
Go back underneath.
Say flange again.
So no. The only reason I put that bead through there is one for sealing up the holes, and two that gives me the indication. Excuse me, bacon sandwich. Indication that you've actually pushed it down tight enough.
But we haven't got none out this side.
Sorry. No, because it's come out here. I can see it. You can see it all in there. He's good. He will not leak.
Yeah, I'm winding you up.
Look at that. Right. And then, truth to be told, how I would never use these, and after doing this now, I would never recommend it. But how are you supposed to seal it down to stop it coming up?
Told you, I'm going to use a bit of
Yeah,
silicone.
but what is their recommendation? What?
See, that's it.
I don't reckon you need to.
No, I didn't think I would.
Oh, shut up. That's why you cut all the parts. You're such a blagger.
Yeah, once that water's in, that's going to be pucker, isn't it?
Yeah. But what stops that being knocked up by a fish?
Try knocking it.
Like that.
Oh well, what we'll do is we'll put a bit of silicone in there.
Okay, and another tip. So when you fill this up, just have it raised there. When you fill this up, what happens to all the water air that is trapped underneath?
I don't know, Jeff.
So on mine, I always put a little 2mm hole in there, which will allow the water pressure to push out the air up to the top, and then it'll be filled with water, so you won't have any stagnant water or air.
I tell you what, he's bloody good, this one, isn't he? Oh, look right down to my mug. Fucking you twat.
Well, I gave you a mug today. Actually, I haven't seen it on video.
Well, I haven't had chance. I've been too busy doing other stuff.
Right.
So anyway,
You want me to put this in now?
Yeah, we might as well.
So, fill that with that. To be fair, feeding it just a minute ago, I don't think it's going to pop off anyway. And if it does pop off, send me a video of you jumping in and putting it back in and holding your breath.
Fuck that. I'll be jumping in with a hacksaw, cutting them fucking flush and putting the grill in.
So but he can go down to there and that.
Yeah.
And that's sealed.
Yeah. Needs to come up just a
I reckon
touch.
that one there needs to have something to hold it. Or are you happy to leave it? See, that's actually, it's not on there. No.
No, it's not. I'll have a fiddle with it in a minute. I'll finagle it. No, Matt isn't pissing in the pond.
That would be like a wiki on a Thursday night when he's had about 8 ponds.
Oh, you mean this evening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
9 for me tonight.
Well, we've finally got water going into the twisted pond. Guess who's chopped to bits?
What?
He's the man. The man that can. Absolutely blown away, Matt. Absolutely blown away. Window. Oh yeah.
We've got to bring the water level up.
Yep.
And then we know then the line is settled. And then we can do the final cut.
Final cut on the.
These pieces out. As the water level comes up. All the way up.
Boosh! Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, and we got a pond. And that fucking drip is driving me nuts. Tarpaulin's coming off, fuck it. So, yep, we're on our way. What's the meter saying? I don't know, I can't see it.
150 litres.
150 litres. And we're just...
On your calculation, you've got 14,850 to go.
Man, absolutely buzzing. Woohoo! Just got to get tank connector in once the water comes up high enough for the skimmer. Needs to come to about here. And then I can get that done. The skimmer's out there somewhere. There she is. Grey fitting, black pipe, green skimmer. Yeah. Mate, honestly, it's like the insulation that is in the ceiling was the walls of the old pond. The bit of pipe in the T-pipe on the upstand for this pond was the old 4-inch pipe for the old skimmer. I've integrated bits of the old pond into the build, as well as buying where I've had to. Chuffed to bits. And I've got to get that one in there next. Let's go! Well, my little fruit bats, come on, come on! I tell you what, Matt's had to go home, and I cannot thank that man enough. He has been amazing. Honestly, guys, if you need a Boxford liner, get onto him, because he will sort you out, and he will sort you out toot sweet as well. And I'm still yet to put the Boxford liner in the bioreactor as well, and we like them tight. It's dang tight in there. I'll take you in there in a bit, but oh my word, considering that we were out from that wall to that wall by, I think it was about 2 to 4 inches, and this box weld was made to the biggest specifications, our biggest measurements of the pond. So we knew that there was going to be a little bit of finagling needed for it. Well, it hasn't needed as much as neither myself or Matt as expected. And I'll tell you what, when we finally got it full, because I'm only going to be able to get it to a certain point today. Now, the aim at the moment is to get it to within about an inch of the top of my wellies, so I can then get in, get this all full where it needs to be here, and get that one glued or sealed with silicone in place for the skimmer. Now once I've left that for a little while to go off, I can then put the skimmer pipe in, solvent weld and all, lop, in it goes. That's where it will stay. Then, and only then, can we then turn the tap back on. Yeah. And I know it's gonna kill me all weekend. It is gonna kill me all weekend because Matt's a busy man and he's got to get things ready tomorrow for the shoot on Saturday. So Matt will be back either Monday or Tuesday so we can get the window, get the liner cut and sealed, and then by then we should have all the bits for in the filter house for the drum and everything else that we can then fill her right up, fire her up. Probably means front core won't have any pump running for about 24, 48 hours, but I'll stick an air pump on there. They should be fine. But honest to God, guys, people think that box weld liners are hard. My word, it has been so easy, and it'd be even more comfortable if it wasn't for the fact that my right welly boot, it's just been one of them days. My right welly boot has got a leak, so one welly, one foot feels like it's in the Antarctic, and the other one thinks it's in the tropics. But anyway, let me spin you around and let me show you how well this is fitting. Unbolt. So, let me zoom you out. Now we are going to end up with a tiny, what I would call a ripple across the bottom there. We are going to end up with, it's only an inch crease, but by the time that has been pushed absolutely flat by the water, you ain't even going to notice it. You will notice a little ripple just here, like so, but that only goes to about there. Other than that, this corner, and this corner on the base fits like an absolute dream. So yeah, it's not difficult to fit a box weld liner. I tell you what, it's not going to be difficult, but it's going to be uncomfortable fitting the liner in there. But before I can do that, I've got to chop some, let me spin you back around again. Before I do that, what I've got to do is I've got to roll out that underlay there, and I've got to cut me some strips so I can then put them into the bioreactor. Just me, belt and braces, I just want to make sure, I really doubt that brickwork will pierce through this liner, because this liner is fucking top. And it is 0.75 mil. I tell you what, it's fucking good quality. Absolutely fucking is. I am, for a first time user of a box weld liner, a big part of me says, why the fuck didn't you do it sooner? Because the whole process has been so simple, you know, and the only reason I'm actually in the pond at the moment is because we all know that this back wall was out. We all know why it was out, and that was because of the foundations of that building which belongs to next door. So we're not going to beat on that drum again, but we all knew that the walls were out. I'll dig up the picture of the walls, well, the measurements that I first sent to Matt, and he replied, "Was you having a fucking laugh, didn't you?" But yeah, I will attach that here. Now, if it was there, you can pause it and have a look. If it's not, I couldn't find it, and oops the daisy. But anyway, so yeah, I'm in here, like I say, because I got a 4-inch tank connector just here, just there, and that is for my skimmer. So once I get the liner fully nice and tight around that area, then I can get the old goop out, get it done. Jobs are fucking good. So let's have a quick look at, we are now at 852 litres, and I would say we are about 3 or 4 inches deep. And that's without the filter system. So yeah, honestly guys, box weld liner, monkey see, monkey do. You know, as long as your measurements are right, piece of piss. Why the fuck didn't I do it sooner? Even though, see, I always thought it went on the amount of material used. Now, I've got it's over there. That one, believe it or not, was half the price of this, and it is a fraction of the size. And it's all to do with the corners and the way it gets put together. So whether it's a small one or a big one, get your mind out the gutter, you lot. Whether it's a small one or a big one, as long as your measurements are right, box weld liner, without a shadow of a doubt. And what you do is you get on the map from Howie, Dorset, say, Twisted One sent me for you to sort me out a cracking deal on a box weld liner. I don't know whether it'll come and fit it for you. Well, it might be if you're paying enough. But he's the man to go to, honestly. And we will be doing a revisit to our man Matt down at Howie, Dorset, because Matt is actually expanding his facilities. Let's see if we can quieten this down a second. Yep, our Matt from Howie, Dorset is actually in the process at the moment of expanding his premises or his tanks and the available water space, because he is going to, I'm so jealous. I'd love to be going with the pair of them. Both Matt and the lesser spotted one, the lesser spotted Ricardo, will be going to Japan in February. So Matt is getting things all laid in place now, all ready and waiting for the new shipment of fish to come in. He still has some cracking fish, and if he hasn't got it on the website, give him a call. You never know, he might still have it in the tanks. So as well as box-shell liners, get on his website and have a look at some of the deals he's got on his fish. Failing that, like I say, if you can't see anything on the website, give him a call, tell him I sent you. Don't forget, he will sort you out. So anyway, enough of my flip-flap. Yeah, you know what I mean. I'll put you down, and what I'll do is I'll pick you back up when I'm around the time to do that. Broke my tripod, so I might have to do this in stages. Well, my little fruit bats, that is us all cleaned up, tidied up and stopped for today. One thing that stopped us is lack of silicone. Didn't get to Wicks in time to get another tube of silicone, so turned the water off at exactly 1,500 litres. But also, I got a hole in my welly boot and my foot was becoming absolutely freezing cold. So Dave's going to come round tomorrow with his waders so I can get in there, get that tank connector all fitted in place down there for the skimmer, and then we can fill it up all the way to about 4 inches below the window. And then Matt is going to be coming back next week to get the liner cut and the window cut in, which will give me plenty of time to try and get as much done in there as possible, because we've still got yet to get the liner in there. Then once the liner's in and the pipework's in, we can start getting the shower put in. So there is still absolutely loads to do. I've got a wash pump to get in. I've also got a water pump to get in. Space is becoming seriously premium. So yeah, there we go. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to knock it on the head for today. Absolutely shattered. Buzzing my tits off. Wicked day. Just a little bit further to go. So as always, guys and girls, I've been Twisted Koi. You lot out there, you know you're great, and no doubt I will pick you back up tomorrow.
That's all, cupcakes.
Yes, makes it all worth it.